Hi, it's Ayya Vimala. It is Tuesday, November the 17th, and I'm coming to you from northern Illinois, north and a little bit west of Chicago. We're in the low 30s today, but it seems like it's going to warm up the rest of the week. But it's sunny, beautiful, so I hope you're having good weather wherever you are. There certainly is a lot going on down in south of Mexico and Nicaragua with the, Iota? The storms, the hurricane becoming storms as it hits land, but really high winds and lots of devastation after just having that whole area hit just within the last few weeks. So remember, when you're praying or when you're practicing your formal meditation, or even as you're walking and doing metta, please remember people suffering around the world and animal suffering and everything going on that's due to climate change that's affecting people and their abilities to stay safe, especially during this pandemic. So just add them to your metta practice, add them to your prayers, and that's sometimes all we can do, but that's not a small thing. So that's helping us and helping everyone around us, and that energy is going out. It's a good energy to be sending out. Thanksgiving is coming up soon, and in our area, but it's going to be on Zoom this year, so it actually can be in anyone's area. The interfaith group that we belong to at Blue Lotus Temple, Faith Bridge, interfaith.org, you can get information about the Thanksgiving service, which is this coming Sunday, the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and it's at 7 o'clock Central Time. And the only thing that they ask, there's no charge for it, but if you can make a donation to your local food pantry or one of the food pantries that Faith Bridge has a few that they have on their list that are local that they have given money to before. And it's a beautiful there's music, and there'll be some readings, and one of us from Blue Lotus will open the event with a meditation, and another one of us will be doing some of the readings, but it will just be a beautiful service from the point of view of all of the different groups who belong to this interfaith group. So there'll be Muslim and Buddhist and Christian and Catholic and just as lots of different faiths represented. It's a beautiful group. So this is always done usually at different places of worship. And this year it has to be done online, so it'll be on Zoom. So it'll be a really beautiful, I think, hour, maybe a little bit longer, but you can get onto Zoom. If you go to their Facebook page, and it's Faith Bridge Interfaith.org is the site, but then you can, if you see it on our Blue Lotus page, you can just click to get the Zoom information. It's very accessible, and tune in for it for a very lovely evening. And I think it's just going to radiate calmness and peace for everyone who's there. It's always a lovely event. We've had it at the temple 2 or 3 times over the years, and it's great. So that's coming up this Sunday, the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and I know a lot of things are kind of winding down now for, if you're taking classes, you might see that some of them are winding down for the holidays, maybe going into December a little bit, but think about that downtime. If you've been keeping yourself busy with Zoom and classes, Facebook Live, or studying, will still be a million things to do. Don't forget to check out the Theosophical Society. Ajahn Amaro was a speaker and did a 2.5-hour workshop on this past Saturday, and it was wonderful. But in December 12th, a sister bhikkhuni of mine in California, in Placerville, at Aloka Vihara Monastery, will be doing another workshop on Zoom at the Theosophical Society, Santachita Bhikkhuni, and she's absolutely wonderful. She's part of Aloka Vihara, which is in Placerville, California, at the foot of the Sierras, and I used to live near that area, but they have done a wonderful job with their monastery and their teaching, and it's a place to know about. And she's wonderful. So that's something else. Look at Theosophical Society. They have events going on Zoom consistently during the weeks and on the weekends, and that's a great group. So keep your mind active. Focus on your meditation practice, even if it's just for a few minutes a day, and really focus on carrying it with you minute to minute, breath by breath, all day long. But if you have a break between some of your classes, enjoy that, because then that'll probably new things will be picking up after the holiday period. So if you have a little lull of classes, let your eyes take a break and read books or enjoy chatting with people, calling them, texting them, sending emails. Stay at home, listen to what experts are saying. Don't indulge too much in news, and especially repetitive news. That's my only advice, is really, we don't need to jump. Just because the election's over, there's just more stuff going on all the time on the news. Just remember, that repetitive nature of it all is one of the things that starts creating those grooves of, oh, what's the bad news for today? And usually it's just a rehashing of the news we heard yesterday with just a little variation on top. So be careful what you take in through the news. Limit that. Maybe read a reliable source to check things out, but don't get caught up in it. Don't get carried away with it, and let that be your only source of input from the outside world. Okay? Today I wanted to since Thanksgiving is coming up, and if you're like me, I've decided I'm going to stay home and let that be a quiet, meditative day for myself. And even with my little family group in Wisconsin, I think I'm going to pass on getting together. So I'll be missing seeing them, but I think for me, it just will feel better. And it's a small group, but for me, it's probably it's just a better day for me to take a break and stay at home. I'm not going to be watching football, or whatever's played on Thanksgiving. It was always football when I was growing up. But I'll be with them in spirit, and it'll be a nice, quiet day. So we'll be thinking about things like gratitude and caring for people. It's a wonderful day to get involved in a volunteer project if you can, and it feels safe. And it's a wonderful season to begin thinking even more about others who probably need things that most of us probably, the people that I'm talking to right now, most of us probably don't need a lot of stuff, but there certainly are people who need some stuff just to be warm through the winter, just to have enough food to eat. So be thinking about contributions you can make for the holidays when there are people unemployed who weren't unemployed last year and who are going without. And we have a lot we can share, and we can contribute to things. So that can be a project. That can be something good. So think of ways that you can lighten your own spirit and also do it in a way that can help others. So I thought today, the meditation on gratitude and joy, and this is from Jack Cornfield, and I need to read this because sometimes it's hard, it doesn't come to my memory automatically. But let's practice this together. I will try to put, and I'm saying try, I'll try to put as much as I can on anything I put on my Facebook page, I'll share it with Blue Lotus Temple. The temple's closed right now, so all of their services are going to be either Facebook Live, or if they have a guest speaker from somewhere else, it'll be on Zoom. So they'll still be active, but the decision was made, and I think appropriately so, to close the temple to the groups who have been coming for Monday and Wednesday and Saturday. And the only live thing going on, in-person live, will be the lunches on Saturday that the monks will still be doing inside, and then people drive. It's like a drive-through, because you can drive through the alley, order your food ahead of time, and then there'll be people bringing it out to your car just outside the kitchen door. So they'll be being extremely careful, and the food is all prepared in the professional kitchen, and that's keeping our monks going financially. So sit in your relaxed position that allows you to have a straight spine. Even if you're on the floor, you can straighten your spine so your lungs have maximum space for breathing. We let our body do the breathing. We can just be aware of our breath and of our body breathing for us. That, for me, these days is the first grateful thing I think of when I do gratitude practice. I can observe my body breathing for me. And when I'm sitting up straight or standing, even lying in bed, I can just be aware of the body breathing, just doing it automatically. And with our spine uplifted, we know that those lungs are getting in a full amount of air. We can feel it pushing on our diaphragm, and that's what causes our tummy to rise and fall. That's a beautiful thing to be observing these days. So whenever you need to, come back to observing your breath. Observe your body breathing, and allow it to breathe the way it wants to breathe, which is to take in more air. We don't have to force it. We don't have to be in charge. We just let it happen. So this is the meditation on gratitude and joy. Let yourself sit quietly and at ease. Allow your body to be relaxed and open, breath natural, heart easy. Begin the practice of gratitude by feeling how year after year you have cared for this life. Now let yourself begin to acknowledge all that has supported you in this care. With gratitude, I remember the people, animals, plants, insects, creatures of the sky and sea, air and water, fire and earth, all whose joyful exertion blesses my life every day. With gratitude, I remember the care and labor of 1,000 generations of elders and ancestors who came before me. I offer my gratitude for the safety and well-being I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the blessing of this earth I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the measure of health I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the family and friends I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the community I have been gifted and given. I offer my gratitude for the teachings and lessons I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the life I have been given. Just as we are grateful for our blessings, so we can be grateful for the blessings of others. Now just continue to be aware of your body breathing. Bring to mind someone you care about, someone it is easy to rejoice for. Picture them and feel the natural joy you have for their well-being, for their happiness and success. With each breath, offer them your grateful, heartfelt wishes. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Sense the sympathetic joy and caring in each phrase. When you feel some degree of natural gratitude for the happiness of this loved one, extend this practice to another person you care about. Recite the same simple phrases that express your heart's intention. Here are the 3 lines, the 3 things to remember, sending this out to others. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Gradually open the meditation to include neutral people, difficult people, and even enemies until you extend sympathetic joy to all beings everywhere, young and old, near and far. Let's together move this out. Think about difficult people, even enemies. We're extending this sympathetic, appreciative joy and gratitude to our enemies, to our difficult people. May your happiness, true happiness, increase. May you not be separated from true happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and true happiness increase. Now, working with our difficult people, we have to really feel the sincerity. Just build up to that. Until we can extend this joy to all beings everywhere, young and old, near and far, human and non-human. May your true happiness increase. May you not be separated from this happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and true happiness increase. Now, after you've recited this phrase several times, as you send it out further and further, and you begin to just radiate this quality of gratitude and joy for others, just practice dwelling in joy yourself until the deliberate effort of practice drops away and the intention of joy blend into the natural joy of your own wise heart. So any chance you get today, just practice even for a few minutes, sending out joy and gratitude to others, wishing them to have their true happiness increase. May they not be separated from that happiness. And may the causes for their joy and happiness increase. And may they have good fortune. Let it be a boundless projection of your energy. Let it be honest and true. We can work on building that up. And then sit with that and just feel that energy of joy and gratitude for yourself and for all other living beings. We can do it. So I'll see you Thursday morning. Meanwhile, practice joy and gratitude. And just a little bit every day, go a little bit further. Allow yourself to go further, sending joy and gratitude out in places where we don't usually send it. Thanks for being part of my practice. I see lots of you watching, and I've been sending the joy and gratitude out for you. That's easy. Thanks so much. Have a beautiful day.